Hey everyone, and welcome back. So last time what we did was we created our outline, we made our characters, and we made our locations. So now what we're going to do is get detailed scene beats for each of our chapters. And that's 18 chapters. And it's going to take a little bit, so let's jump right into it. We're going to go right over here to chat. We're going to open this up. And then I do have Open Router ready here so that I can show you just kind of the cost of what this session will take. So we are going to just say, can I get a detailed scene beat for chapter 1? Send it off. Yeah. These scene beats are what we are going to put into our plan. So as you can see, it takes a little bit because we're going to be doing this 18 times. But if you are a plotter and you're planning to write the prose, but you just need a really detailed outline, this is fantastic. I've done this where I've written the entire book. I just needed that really detailed outline, or maybe I've got a chapter that I need help with because I don't really know kind of the steps to get from point A to point B. Having that detailed outline really helps. Chapter 2. And you don't have to be as nice to the AI as I am. I don't know. I thank Siri for waking me up in the morning, so that's me. However you like to talk to the AI is completely up to you. All we are doing is getting these breakdowns. We're not changing anything right now because really the goal in this project is to get this done as quickly and easily as possible so that we can spend our time and our efforts editing the first draft to make it our final draft. All right, and it just gives these nice little chapter breakdowns, which I really appreciate, so that it kind of helps see why this chapter is the way it is. All right, scene beats for chapter 3. Just gonna go ahead and copy this so that we don't have to keep typing this each time. And it just does what it does. And this part does take a little bit. The next part, which is really just plugging in all of this information that we've built in this chat into our plan and into our codex, takes the most time. But this is just letting the AI build. We are on chapter 4. Depending on how long this takes, this may take longer than the 15 minutes that I'm trying to keep the videos under, but we'll see how long it actually takes to do this. Okay, that was chapter 4. There's chapter 5. Remember, there's going to be 18 chapters. So I'm just let it do its thing. It's just gonna tell us kind of where the story's going and give us a really detailed breakdown. And then as you can see, we've done 5 now. I'm just going to refresh this. So here, 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 and here are all us. So it's been 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents. So each, detailed chapter scene breakdown is less than a dime. All right, that was chapter 5. Let's get to chapter 6. This will be the final of the first act. That's a nice little detail about the old swing and the gazebo. That'll be really cute. I don't really need this open. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Alright, so that was our detail for scene chapter 6. So now I need chapter 7. And the reason I like doing this last is because, well, last before we put everything into the plan and the codex and start writing it at least, is because the AI has built on everything up to this point. So all of those locations, all the characters, that initial outline, that's all brought us here. So think of it like you told a friend, hey, I've got this idea, I've got these characters, I've got this basic outline, I've got this location, and I just need to know kind of what all happens, all the nitty-gritty stuff before I can really start writing so that I know that I have a plan going forward. That's all the AI is doing. So that was chapter 7. Here is 8. So it doesn't take a long time to do this part. It takes a little bit. It's not just one prompt. But it's nice. I mean, I kind of like that it's not one prompt though, because I know that if I'm looking for chapter 8 is all of this. If I'm looking for chapter 6, it's all of that other one. So it's easy. This one chat log has a lot of information in it. It's got our original outline. It's got all of our characters, our locations. It's got the original list of tropes. that are common and interesting right now. It's chapter 8. So we are now going to do chapter 9. So it's taken roughly 10 minutes to do these 9 chapters. So this video will probably be about 20 minutes. So far, once this is done, it takes about 20 minutes to do this part, plus the 10 that we did for, all of the locations, all the characters. You're about half an hour in at this point. So not a bad little half an hour of work. I want you to keep in mind that too, if you're looking to kind of streamline and improve your process of how long it actually takes, if you kind of organize it a little bit so that you know what you can reasonably expect from Novel Crafter and from AI in general. The next part will very likely be the longest time that we take doing any one singular thing, because it's just going to be a lot of copy pasting. But this is all the building blocks, and then once we get all of this done and get it all into the codex and the plan, we can just jump right into writing. So that's going to be very nice. But we've got to do all of this background stuff first. We could just jump right into it, but the AI would go off in weird little tangents, and this makes it a much more streamlined process where we have to do far less rewrites. Alright, so now we're on chapter 11. Just going to do that. And then chapter 12 will be the end of this act. So we're more than halfway through the plot at this point. And as you're reading along, it's coming across a very sweet, very hallmarky, small town feel. And that's kind of the point of this novel. I wanted something low angst, something kind of sweet. The beachy read, the while you're on an airplane or in the airport kind of read, the kind of thing that you read when it's raining out and you just need a little pick-me-up. Alright, now we are on chapter 12. And it's pulling this all from that original outline that it created. We have done very little. All we've done at this point is said, I want a small town romance that is a second chance romance between adults, and I want it to be contemporary. That's all we've given it. Right, and that's the end of the second act. So now we need chapter 13. That's the start of the third act. Chapter 14. It's interesting that I just mentioned the book ending because we are not ending anything right now. All right, chapter 15. Oh, so they're going to build an old mill and a gazebo together. That's cute. That's really sweet. All right. Chapter 16. Oh, they got engaged. Of course they're getting married. All right, that was chapter 16. Now for chapter 17. And one final chapter to go. Maybe we need an epilogue, maybe we don't, but let's see what kind of an epilogue it'll give. So we've got a lot. They're expecting a kid. Okay, so now that we have everything including an epilogue, so that's 18 chapters plus an epilogue, let's take a look at what's happening with Open Router. So we started way down here. And that's 5 cents, 6 cents, 7 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents, 8 cents, 8 cents, a dime, a dime, a dime, a dime, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents. So not bad at all, actually. We're talking under $2 for an entirely detailed seam beat outlined for 18 chapters plus an epilogue. That's not bad. And then because we're thinking of having an epilogue, we're going to go down here and we are just going to add a chapter. Yep, and this is just going to be the epilogue. New chapter. This is just the epilogue. So that way we have everything all planned out. Everything is ready to go. And then the next time that we meet, we will be putting in all of this information that we created all the way up to here. We're going to be adding in from here all the way down here, just a lot of copy paste. But we have all the building blocks of our novel done now. And it took roughly 35 minutes, so not bad. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next time.